Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Should you pull Bride Banner Edition? We finally got the stats in. We finally got a lot of things in, and you know, there's been a lot of drama going on around Sanaki, around snacks, and I've tried to make a video for it like 10 times. Like I've literally remade the video, because I think the whole situation is so ridiculous to begin with, and I think it just looks so bad on our community from the outside that I just felt like I had to make a video on it. But honestly, I just couldn't. I tried, and I just felt it was probably better not get in the middle of it. I've got like 15 different takes of a video surrounding the drama around Sanaki. And we just found out this is one of Sanaki's lines here. And she says, "Of course I'm not getting married. This is merely a costume for a bridal festival of sorts." Which is literally exactly what I was trying to say in the videos every single time. Of course she's not going to get married. Of course they're not trying to do it. And you can see Zanak here, "Now shut up, please," which is exactly how I felt every time in the last couple days somebody did a siren emote or did a pedo bear emote or did a "Ooh, the police are coming" in Twitch chat the last couple days. And it happened a lot. So, yeah, I think that's something you guys that have a problem with this, and it's not a problem that I have a problem with what it means, but it's a game. She's obviously dressing up for fun. It's freaking Nintendo. You really think Nintendo? I want to get past that. Anyway, let's move on to the actual part of the reveal we have here, and the should you pull. So we have art here. Let's look at art first. This is Grumarth's art. I love it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I have a problem with his face for some reason. I just think it looks not out of character, out of style, but I do love the way the art is made. Everything but just that like one portion of his face there. I really like how just elegant he looks, and it is fantastic. I love the little cake cutter thingy here used as an axe, and I can't wait to use them. And it turns out his stats are pretty good. I'm not sure if they're the best, but they're pretty good. So first thing, let's look at stats here. We have Marth's stats. I just want to make sure you can see it. Perfect, you can see it better than I can. We have Marth's stats here, the Altian Groom. He's got 40, 31, 36, 30, 20. So his stat line is basically identical to what I thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to have high defense. I thought he was going to have low res. I thought he was going to have high HP. Decent to high attack, and actually I thought he was going to have attack and speed reverse. I thought he was going to be like 36 attack and 30 speed or something like that, but this is probably better. At the time of this recording, we do not know the abilities yet, but odds are by the time I'm done this video, maybe even further along in this video, we'll have refreshed Reddit and we will see some more skills there thanks to Zanak or something like that. By the way, Zanak, thank you so much for all of this. I don't actually see your water. Oh, there we go. There's the Zanak watermark. Thank you so much for your service towards this game. Really helpful and awesome. So next up, we have Ninian here, and Ninian is 28, 33, or 34, 28, 33, 18, 27. So I think that's 140 BST, and it's about what we expected. We knew her stats were just going to be really atrocious. You're not going to be summoning Ninian for her insane BST or her insane stats. You're going to be summoning Ninian just because she's a flying dancer. And honest to everything, if she was a flying dancer with 1 in all of her stats, it probably would still be damn useful in Arena Assault. That's how good flying dancers are still. They're basically free wins for me, to be entirely honest. Every time I bring Azura in, it's basically a free win whenever I really need to get a win in. And again, that might partly be because of Hone Flyers on Azura, but specifically just being able to fly and dance and save yourself on those maps that are just so hard for me. Maybe not you guys, but for me, makes all the difference in the world. So her stats are terrible, low attack as we expected. Actually, they're not too bad. For 140 BSD, you can't really ask for too much more. Next up, we have Tharja, and we pretty much got exactly what we expected here. The old Tharja, if we can scroll down, is 39, 32, 34, 23, and 20. And new Tharja is 39, 35, 35, 21, 21. So insane stats from Tharja. 35, 35 attack spread there. She trades, I think it's something like, let's go back here. She trades 2 defense. That's what her old Tharja has over the new Tharja. And in return, she gets 3 attack, 1 speed, and 2 res. So that's a pretty darn good trade, if you ask me. She is about as good as I thought she was going to be, maybe even better. I'm not sure, but she's still another red tome, so it is really hard for me to want to pull for her. Next up, we have Snacks here, the Apostle in white. She's got 35, 36, 30, 16, 33. This is an interesting spread. She's a little slow. She's got a ton of attack, though, and she's got the typical 16, 30, 33 style of spread with a little more HP than usual, I think. I'm okay with this stat spread. It's nothing too specifically good. It's about what we expected. I may be expecting her to be a little faster than Damagey just because she's so small. I figured she'd be faster for some reason on a Pegasus, but this works too. She is a flying tome, which does do leaps and bounds above what a regular tome can do, especially in conjunction with Erzura or with Ninian beside there. So overall, we pretty much got what we expected for every single unit on this banner. Time will tell on Marth in the left here. Like I said, I do think his stats are pretty good, but I'm just not sure what his abilities are going to be. So anyway, should you pull on this banner? Okay, so here is the orb cost analysis posted by Bacon Falcon, posted by Bacon Falcon. I wanted to get the name right this time. Stats to pull, free to pull chance 2.92 on Ninian, average orbs 126, median's about 94, median is 81 for Snacks there, and medium to pull for Tharja is 101. So this doesn't really say much that we don't already know. I did think green would be higher, to be honest, but still pretty similar to what we expect. We expect the red to cost the most, the blue to cost the second most, and the green to cost the least. Luckily on the side here, he also has the Bridal banner set up. The other one, the rerun, if you're looking to get Bride Cordelia, and this one is a little scary. The cost to pull a specific blue, if you're hoping for either Charlotte or Sheeta, one of the two, is going to be at about 175 orbs, which is just so bad. And the same goes for Cullis. You'll get it in about 166 orbs. So I remember this banner just being an absolute train wreck to summon on, so be very careful if you're going into this banner. I do say Bridal is still one of my favorite dancers to this day, and Bride Cordelia is also still one of my favorite units to this day. So those are both definitely worth summoning for if you want. Either or are good. If you want to pull until you get one and you don't want to get duplicates of the other, that's another thing you can do. But I do really like both of those, and I still do use those to this day. I do not use Bride Sheeta, but I do use Bride Charlotte as a Swordbreaker counter every now and then too. So should you pull on this banner? That's a really tough question, and I think the long and the short of it, if you're not willing to spend money on this game, is you need to wait. You need to wait to see the legendary banner, and possibly even a little bit longer until we see the 4 heroes, just in case it's CYL2 or something like that. I do not think it's CYL2. I think it's something else, but it's possible it is. So definitely, if you are not willing to spend money and orbs are an issue for you, just wait this one out just to be safe. As for individual units, Ninian is bonkers. She's a healer, or she's a dancer. She flies. That's about all that matters. Like I said, she could have basically no stats, no weapon or anything, and just be a flying dancer that can help reposition out of ways and just be so good in Arena Assault that I think that is enough to get her as a unit. It does help that she comes with Drive Speed. She comes with Chill Attack 3. Two really cool abilities. Really good fodder too. The Chill Attack is definitely really sweet fodder, but not something you probably want to fodder off too much. She also comes with Hone Speed on her weapon, which is pretty sweet too. So overall, Ninian is a great unit, and I think if anything, she is basically a 10 out of 10 on this banner to summon for. She's not going to be on your main arena team for points, but she's going to be in every single Arena Assault ever until like the end of time, basically, until we get 5 more flying dancers, or the meta shifts so much that we can't even see the same game anymore. Next up is Snacks here, and Snacks has the pretty sweet weapon there, and she has attack res pawn, which is something a lot of people really don't like the bonds, but I do. But the important part from her is she does come with defense res link too, and if you do want something like this, you're gonna have to summon for Snacks. I really like the idea behind this, and I think 6 defense and res is really big buff, so really happy about that as well, especially since a lot of times you're repoing somebody into danger and then they do get that boost. So Really cool there, and she works great out of the box compared to Bridal Camilla way back when, or Spring Camilla, sorry. She just works so much better than she does out of the box, which is great. So I think Snacks is good to summon for, but she's not going to be too game-changing, but she will be a solid unit all around, and she does fly, so it's really hard to beat flying units, to be honest, for Arena Assault for any sort of chain challenges or any game modes. Finally, we have Tharja here, and Tharja I think has the best stat spread overall, but is the least exciting unit. She does come with the attack speed bond, which is probably the best bond maybe, and she comes with speed feint, which is fantastic, but she is a tome, she's red, and she's an infantry, and there's like 70 of those at this point. Granted, I think she has the best stat spread for any of them, but I still don't think it's worth it because you can't really merge her up. So not sure what to say about her. I'm kind of on the fence on her. Maybe if Lene is demoted, she does get more value, so you can get more Lenes or get a Lene. But overall, I don't think she's going to change enough of your account to worry spending orbs on. So long story short, with this banner, I rate like Ninian a 10 out of 10 to pull for, Snacks like a 8 out of 10, and Tharja like a 5 out of 10. And this is ignoring all your love for the characters. Like in terms of my love for the characters, Tharja is a 10 out of 10 just for her art. So I'm going purely from a stat spread / worth to your account perspective. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, let me know in the comments below what you think about this banner, what you think about their stats, and how wrong I am in some of these opinions, because I'm always wrong, and I love hearing you guys tell me that. So have a great day. Bye, everybody.